Ready to level up your English? Let's learn another 100 common verbs with real examples and pronunciation. Guess. Guess. Can you guess how old my grandmother is? She looks very young. Happen. Happen. Strange things often happen in this old house during the full moon. Hate. Hate. I really hate waking up early when it is still dark outside. Have. Have. I have a very busy schedule this week, so I cannot visit you. Hear. Hear. Did you hear that loud noise coming from the street a moment ago? Help. Help. My neighbor offered to help me carry the heavy boxes to my car. Hide. Hide. The children like to hide behind the big trees in the backyard. Hit. Hit. You should never hit anyone, even if you are very angry with them. Hold. Hold. Please hold my hand while we are walking through the crowded market. Hope. Hope. I hope that we can see each other again very soon. Hurt. Hurt. Be careful not to hurt yourself while you are playing in the park. Imagine. Imagine. Can you imagine living on a tropical island with no internet access? Improve. Improve. If you want to improve your English, you should practice every single day. Include. Include. The price of the hotel room does not include breakfast or dinner. Increase. Increase. The company plans to increase its sales by opening new stores abroad. Inform. Inform. Please inform the manager if you are unable to attend the meeting. Interest. Interest. Science fiction movies always interest me because of their creative ideas. Introduce. Introduce. I would like to introduce you to my best friend from high school. Invite. Invite. They decided to invite all their relatives to the graduation ceremony. Join. Join. Would you like to join our book club and read with us? If you are finding this list helpful so far, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to our English Dream channel for more lessons. Also, let us know in the comments which verb you use the most in your daily life. Jump. Jump. The cat had to jump over the high fence to catch the bird. Keep. Keep. You should keep your room tidy and put your toys back in the box. Kill. Kill. We must use natural products that do not kill helpful insects in nature. Kiss. Kiss. She gave her little daughter a kiss on the forehead before she slept. Knock. Knock. Please knock on the door and wait for an answer before you enter. No. No. I know how to speak 3 different languages, including French and Spanish. Laugh. Laugh. The comedy show was so funny that everyone started to laugh out loud. Lead. Lead. The experienced guide will lead the group through the dark mountain cave. Learn. It is never too late to learn a new skill or a hobby. Leave. Leave. What time does your flight leave for London tomorrow morning? Lend. Lend. I can lend you my laptop for the weekend if you need it. Let. Let. My boss will let me take a day off for my sister's wedding. Lie. Lie. You should always tell the truth and never lie to your parents. Like. Like. I like spending time at the beach during the hot summer days. Listen. Listen. You should listen to your heart when you make important life decisions. Live. Live. They live in a small, cozy apartment in the center of the city. Look. Look. Please look at the map to find the shortest way to the museum. Lose. Lose. I don't want to lose my phone because it has many important photos. Love. Love. I love traveling to new places and meeting people from different cultures. Make. Make. My grandmother always makes a delicious cake when we visit her house. Manage. Manage. How did you manage to finish all this work in such a short time? Marry. Marry. They are planning to marry in a small ceremony by the sea. Mean. Mean. What does this word mean? I have never seen it before in a book. Measure. Measure. We need to measure the size of the room before we buy furniture. Meet. Meet. I am going to meet my old school friends at the cafe tonight. State verbs like know, love, and believe are usually not used in the continuous n form. So always say I know, not I am knowing. Mention. Mention. Did you mention the price change to the customer during the call? Mind. Mind. I don't mind waiting for a few minutes if you are busy now. Miss. Miss. I really miss my family when I am away from home for work. Move. Move. They are going to move to a bigger house in another city next month. Need. Need. I need some professional advice about my future education and career. Notice. Notice. Did you notice that she changed her hair color and style yesterday? Offer. Offer. The company decided to offer him a higher salary to stay with them. Open. Open. Please open the door and let the fresh air come into the room. Order. Order. I would like to order a large pizza with extra cheese and olives. Organize. Organize. We need to organize a surprise party for our teacher's retirement. Own. Own. My uncle used to own a small bookstore in the town center. Paint. Paint. They decided to paint the walls of the living room a light blue. Pass. Pass. You need to study regularly if you want to pass the final exam. Pay. Pay. You can pay for your shopping using a credit card or cash. Perform. Perform. The famous singer will perform her new songs at the concert tonight. Phone. Phone. Please phone your mother and tell her that you will be late. Pick. Pick. We went to the farm to pick fresh strawberries for the delicious jam. Place. Place. Please place the books back on the shelf after you finish reading them. Plan. Plan. We are trying to plan our summer holiday for the next year. Play. Play. The children love to play hide and seek in the large garden. Pray. Pray. Many people go to the mosque or church to pray for their families. Prefer. Prefer. I prefer drinking tea with lemon instead of coffee in the morning. Prepare. Prepare. It takes a long time to prepare a traditional Thanksgiving dinner. Present. Present. The student will present her research project to the class on Monday. Prevent. Prevent. Regular exercise and a good diet can help prevent many serious illnesses. Try to relate these verbs to your own life. Instead of just reading, "I play football," think of something you actually did yesterday. Personalization is the key to long-term memory. Promise. Promise. You should never make a promise that you cannot keep to others. Protect. Protect. It is important to protect our environment for the future generations. Provide. Provide. The hotel will provide all the guests with clean towels and soap. Publish. Publish. The author is going to publish his new book at the end of May. Pull. Pull. You need to pull the door hard because it is a bit stuck. Push. Push. Please push the button to call the elevator to the 5th floor. Put. Put. I always put my keys on the small table near the entrance. Reach. Reach. We hope to reach the mountaintop before the sun goes down. Read. Read. I try to read at least 20 pages of a book every night. Realize. Realize. I didn't realize that I left my umbrella on the train today. Receive. Receive. I was very happy to receive a long letter from my old friend. Recommend. Recommend. Can you recommend a good Italian restaurant in this part of the city? Refuse. Refuse. He decided to refuse the job offer because the salary was too low. Regret. Regret. I really regret not studying harder when I was at high school. Remember. Remember. Please remember to turn off the lights before you go to bed. Repair. Repair. The mechanic is going to repair my car's engine tomorrow morning. Repeat. Repeat. Could you please repeat the last sentence? I didn't hear you clearly. Reply. Reply. I will reply to your email as soon as I finish my lunch. Report. Report. You should report any suspicious activity to the local police immediately. Require. Require. This difficult project will require a lot of time and deep concentration. Language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. If you learn just 5 verbs a day and use them in sentences, you will have a massive vocabulary by the end of the year. Rest. Rest. You look very tired. You should go home and rest for a while. Return. Return. When do you plan to return from your business trip to Germany? Ride. Ride. I used to ride my bicycle to school every day when I was young. Run. Run. Many people run in the park every morning to stay healthy and fit. Save. Save. I am trying to save some money to buy a new car next year. Say. Say. What did the teacher say about the homework for the next lesson? Search. Search. I need to search the internet for more information about this topic. See? See? Did you see the beautiful rainbow in the sky after the rain? Sell. Sell. They decided to sell their old house and move to the countryside. Send. Send. Don't forget to send a thank you note to your aunt for the gift. Great job. You now know 200 of the most important English verbs. Next, let's use them in sentences.